all the other political parties. APC is using Nyesom Wike to destroy PDP. APC is using Junior Sabure to destroy LP.
Okay.
So for there to be a competitive election in 2027, it must be through a coalition. And Peter Obi has said that he will not be in a coalition just to restore power, but a coalition that will be in the interest of the Nigerian masses. And if you are a leader, your interest will not be I must be at the forefront. Understand me? That a leader can even serve as a chairman of a local government. So Peter Obi has not reacted to this.
I have asked you the same question a couple of times, and the same thing you've been saying. Peter Obi is not a baby. He knows what is good for him and all of that. Would you now say this statement by the PDP is like testing the waters? Because we know politically that before you hear statements like this, a lot of water have gone down, the bridge, passed through the bridge, so to speak. So are you now saying that this is just testing waters on what Peter Obi would say yes to or no to? If not, some whatever was done against him. Now he's coming back. Can he come back to become a VP again?
My mind tells me I will keep on telling me that Peter Obi won 2023 presidential election, if not because of what is his name, that INEC
Mahmoud Yakubu.
I can't keep on putting that name that's in my senses. Understand me? It's bring me it scatters my mood. So my mind tells me, and my mind will keep on telling me that Peter will be 2023 before Mahmoud Yakub switched off the IREV.
Oh, okay, really?
Because what my mind is telling me and what every other good mind is telling them is that they discovered that the election was not going the way they wanted it. Mm-hmm. So they now switch it off and say that it's a technical glitch. Because Peter Obi was winning everywhere. Peter Obi was winning everywhere in 2023 before that thing happened. Understand me?
Of course.
So that's what my mind tells me, and that's what my mind will keep on telling me. And that's why Peter Obi said that he believed that one day Nigeria will know the real winner of 2023.
Okay.
As Nigeria now know the real winner of 19.
Okay.
As Nigeria now know the real winner of 19.
APC will become history in 2027. I want to ask Peter Anosike, what do you think is the right strategy?
Strong coalition.
Okay, strong coalition.
Sure.
Between who and who?
One between APC and the Nigerian suffering masses.
That's one for you.
Yes.
Okay.
But they have to go through a vehicle or a political platform.
Okay.
That's where ADC. That's where SDP. That's where AAC now comes in, because Nigerians should vote for one particular candidate running in a political party. Understand me? Mm-hmm. So 2027 should be a battle between APC and suffering Nigerians who are in the I can bet on it.
But right now we have exodus of people moving from their party to the APC.
Many people would come from APC and join the coalition. It's not everybody that is happy in APC. Understand me? Some are waiting to see how the coalition will be formed. Understand me? Many people would come from APC to the coalition. What happened in 2015 will happen in 2027.
Okay, so it means having Atiku as the president, whether we like it or not, Atiku will run. Atiku will run. Am I right?
I'm not Atiku.
No. But with where things are going, politically,
government of the federation.
okay.
Understand? But some people who are interested in succeeding Tinubu in 2031, people like Nuhu Orebadu rigged him off.
Okay.
Understand me? So that's why he is not happy. So he is now fighting what I would call a selfish war.
Selfish war.
Sure.
Okay, I also want to bring in Chief Bode George to play here. He has said that those who cannot abide by the rules and regulations of the party, that's the PDP, will be thrown out. In other words, he said we'll throw out troublemakers out of the people. That is not what they have done now. And I am hoping, this is the one I want to really emphasize on. He said, I am hoping that by the 27th of this month, we will meet in a closed-door meeting and tell ourselves some home truths, some hard truths. We'll tell ourselves. Those who cannot abide by the rules and regulations of the party, we can throw them out of the party.
For me, what I'm advocating that genuine members of PDP should leave
2027.
Labour Party the same thing because Abure is being funded. He will keep on causing trouble to 2027. Understand me? So P2B remaining in Labour Party is wasting his time. Atiku remaining in PDP is wasting his time. They should look for another political party and form their coalition.
And so
the one with LP. For Mahmoud Yakub to give Obi 6 million votes, human beings. That's what human beings. That's what they were saying, that Labour Party has no structure. Labour Party has no structure. A party that has no structure, beat Tinubu in Ikoyi, beat Tinubu in Ikeja, win Lagos State. Understand me? Win Benue, win Plateau, win everywhere. So the structure is mobilizing the masses. That is, the masses are the structure. Understand me? Masses are the structure. P2B did what he did with human beings. Was able to get more than 6 million votes first attempt without having any state, without having any senator, without having any National Assembly member, without even having a councillor. Within 6 months. Nobody in the history of Nigeria has done that. And nobody in the history of Nigeria will ever do what P2B did. That's why everybody is afraid of him. Indians are only 4 people tweeting in a room. That 4 people became a tsunami that they have to switch off the IRF to stop from winning.
Tomorrow, they don't know, and last month.
The issue is
the outcome.
It will happen. It will be rigged when Nigerian masses fold their hands. Understand me? It will be rigged when people say, I will not vote. Somebody said that refusing to vote it's not a strategy, it is a surrender.
Okay.
Refusing to vote is not a strategy, it is a surrender. When you refuse to come out and vote, you have surrendered for the ruling party to continue.
Okay.
That's why I say what
coming out to protest.
Masses should go and exercise their franchise.
And when you protest in Nigeria, you know what happens?
I'm not talking about protest.
Of course I understand. I understand.
Democratic rebellion of the masses. That going to say no with your vote.
Okay. Beautiful.
Going to say no with your vote. That is what I mean by democratic rebellion of the masses.
I guess you want to tell all Nigerians to come out en masse and vote, because some persons are envisaging voter apathy in the next election.
There will be voter apathy if there's no strong coalition. Because going to vote will be a waste of time. Understand me? Because APC is going to win. But if there's a strong mobilization, if a hungry man does not need to be mobilized, Nigerians are already mobilized. Hunger is the greatest mobilizing instrument. Understand me? Hunger is the biggest mobilizing instrument. That's why one of the easiest ways of winning an election told me, an Oba in Lagos here told me who did not know that Atiku would be winning in 2019. But if he says it now, within 24 hours he will be removed from office. And Oba told me. He said, who did not know that Obi and Atiku will win in 2019? But if he says it publicly within 24 hours, he will be removed from office. Understand me? So I said that my mind told me.
Okay.
My mind is telling me, and my mind will keep on telling me. Just like my mind told me that MK Abiola win in 1993.
Peter, okay, I am now asking, very fine. What if that same thing happens in 2027? Oh, fine, Peter Obi will win, or Peter Obi won, or whoever won. What if, like I earlier mentioned, the deal has been done, the arrangement has been made since?
We don't know about
how it's going to happen.
We've
and
not
asking, even if
nation, because
okay,
those who are making the arrangement may not even see 2026.
Peter Noseke, I recall the words of Kenneth Okonkwo, who was telling Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar that no single candidate can defeat Tinubu.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But the big question I ask again is, if Peter Obi does not agree to join Atiku as a VP, for instance, because I can see several persons on YouTube are saying no way, no way, no way. Is Peter Obi should be the president or nothing else. Now, if Peter doesn't agree to be the vice president, that means a shared vote again.
They will share vote again.
So what happens?
Excuse me. In 2023, understand me, Atiku, these are declared votes. So understand me. These are declared votes. The votes that Mahmoud Yakub, understand me, who was given both the knife and the yam in 2023 and decided to give to who? Because that was what Yakub Mohammed did in 2023. Let us give Atiku this vote. Let us give P2B this vote. Let us give Tinubu this vote. So in 2023, Atiku and the P2B, understand me, that is 12 million. Why they gave Tinubu about 8.1, understand me, and that's not our vote, so, but that is what Mahmoud Yakub was on, understand me, and that's not our vote, so, but that is what Mahmoud Yakub was allocating.
Okay,
and he knows that that what. You can reach 1 million. Understand me? Why Donald Trump is the president of America today was that the result was too big for the Democrats of America today was that the result was too big for the Democrats to rig. As they rig an election in Nigeria, they also rig in America. But this one was too big for them to rig. Because Donald Trump won the whole of the 7 swing states. Understand me? And still won the popular votes.
Okay.
Because the more days are breaking, the more the suffering is continuing. Because this government has no answer to economy, has no answer to insecurity.
Hear what Mazi Ugochukwu is saying. He said, I can understand that Atiku is working for the ruling party. How can he ask Obi to be running mate instead of him dropping his impossible ambition? How can Atiku should drop his impossible ambition and put the right people in place? If
Well, everybody is saying his or her own mind. I wonder what makes Atiku's ambition impossible. In 2023, he got over 6.5 million votes. He was allocated over 6.5 million votes. That's our people's votes.
Atiku offering Peter Obi a vice president on a one-term deal is a good one, according to somebody. Obedient movement won't allow it. Did you hear that now? It's a good deal, but obedience would not allow it.
The issue is this: why Atiku
shouldn't be running based on his age.
Atiku will be 80 by 2027. So that could be the reason he is talking about one term. Understand me? Which means he will finish at 84. There's no way he can continue in office till 88, even though he has that energy. Understand? But the mental acuity may not be strong.
Okay.
So you can see resigned. So
if the plan of the coalition is to use Atiku as their presidential win APC in 2027, if an acceptable and credible candidate is not presented by the opposition, asking Obi to be the vice president to Atiku is nothing but laughable.
So, excuse me, the person that sent this message, does it mean he will now vote for Tinubu?
I don't know. That's a big question.
Does it mean that he will now vote for Tinubu? So, for me, Tinubu can never be an alternative. Tinubu can never be an alternative. If not, because what Nigerians don't know, the mind with which you cause a problem must not be the same mind that you use to solve that problem. That's the problem that APC has now. Understand me?
Okay.
That's the problem that APC has now. They want to solve a problem with the same mind that they used to cause that problem.
There is north and south. And when we say south, we're not talking about southeast. Southeast is not there. Hold on.
They are talking about rotation. That power should
just between these two people. Now, there is a very big question I want to ask. I'm asking you this question because of what this guy said. Let me read. He said, that's where I'm coming from. If Atiku becomes the president in Northerner, it means the south used just one term and then it is moving to the north. If Peter Obi becomes the vice president to Atiku, will he automatically make Peter Obi the president come 2031? Is it like Peter Obi should just go close to power first? Is that what it is?
Well, Nigeria is a very difficult country. Understand me? Nigeria is a very difficult country. Nigeria cannot be predicted. The coup that brought next Kweme, that brought Buhari that to power in 1984. That coup was to stop Kweme, and there was possibility of after 8 years of Shehu Shagari, Kweme will succeed him. So this military juntas in the north has to strike to make sure that an Igbo man did not become president. So that was why Buhari has to become president in 1984. Understand me? So this guy is being futuristic.
Okay.
So assuming that Atiku is to run for one term, and Peter Obi is his vice, would they allow Peter Obi in 2031? So it's a very
Good morning, Ekami Jude. Good morning to your guests.
All right.
Okay, my name is Mui, calling from New York. You imagine he got 5 million votes, even more than Southwest.
Okay.
From the north. So that's why Tinubu won. So you don't have this Tinubu is so special about. It's not special. It's not. So then there's no way. I don't know. Obi is not even going to be in LP, Labour Party in 2027. You see, these people are politicians. They are business people. They're looking for their own interest, not your own interest. So Nigeria should realize that now. Don't make the same mistake. Because Obi is the mistake. You're following Obi, and after Obi comes in, then it's going to be no. Abubakar Atiku is just following himself. He's not. He just want to coerce Obi to come to his side, and be president, and he's going to dump Obi immediately after that. So, but Obi, Atiku, none of them has the quality to be president of Nigeria. Believe me, you're just lying to get your votes.
All right.
Thank you,
Louis.
Sir. your guest, sir, Obi did not win. And he said in America they want to rig the election. No, the election was closed. They couldn't have rigged the election anyway. The election was closed. So there's no way they could have rigged that election.
Thank you.
Because that was the Democratic Party in power. All right, sir. All right, sir.
Thank you.
Julie, thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk.
Okay, I think he's going to respond to you. I would love him to respond to what you just said. Just hold on.
Yes.
He's going to respond to you.
2023, Obi won Osun State, Southwest. Obi won Lagos State, Southwest. And then Nnamdi Kanu, where have their this thing tested?
Okay.
Understand me? Showore have never been a councillor, a House of Rep member, or a governor. How he had what P2B did as a governor of Anambra State. Understand me? But what can we talk about Showore or Nnamdi Kanu? We must be realistic.
Okay. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. I am also trying to reel out the states that what's his name? Tinubu also won, because we have to look at it from both sides. Now, Tinubu won Ekiti, Ogun, Oyo, Kwara, Ondo, Jigawa, Benue, Niger, Kogi, Zamfara, Rivers, and of course Borno. So
Rivers.
Does
the result in IRF show that Obi won in a River State?
Promise was going to be a key factor for the election. Disappointed. And even PDP themselves, that are not even Labour Party, acknowledge that Obi won, even in Port Harcourt. You understand? So nobody should be in a country where is enjoying democracy, is enjoying a country where the government things are working well, yeah. And you're coming to Nigeria to tell us, does he want us to continue suffering the way we are suffering in Nigeria? Nobody don't win election. That's the truth. They rigged it. And everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. So let him not come and tell us that.
Thank you. Appreciate you. This person is saying that Atiku missed it in 2015 and may not get it right again. He would have remained in PDP in 2015 and be silent on Northern President agenda. And by 2019, he would have played his role or his politics and his politics well and win primary in PDP, because he is a grassroots politician and all of that message. But generally